Here was senior running back Scooter Adams, 47-yard touchdown catch Saturday against UL Lafayette. Scooter, last year and this year, your bigger plays seem to have come in the passing game. Is that a skill that you feel like has improved over the course of your time in college?
I would say that it's always been there, just more of using that asset that I do have. In high school, I did start off as a freshman playing receiver. I was playing slot, and then I transitioned into playing running back. So I feel like it's always been there.
So how did you keep those skills sharp? Because you were asked, I'm sure, at Hallettsville and at Kilgore to catch some passes out of the backfield. But what are the biggest differences there aside from just where you line up and in terms of playing slot and playing running back?
Just remembering the routes and different concepts in the passing game, and then just like you said, hitting the hole hard, and it's just two different styles of the game. Just you have to put together.
You've had quite an interesting time here. You come as a JUCO guy, you figure you got 2 years, and here you are on season number 4 at Northwestern State. What's that been like in terms of just the expectation that you'd probably be here 2 years and get your degree and be done, and here you are still playing college football?
Yeah, it's definitely not what I expected, but I'm definitely not taking it for granted. I really enjoy being here as long as I have been. Just like the past couple of years, I've battled a couple ankle injuries, and this year I feel like I'm coming back stronger, and I'm just ready to compete.
It doesn't seem like it hurt the speed. I know maybe it hurt the celebration a little bit, but the speed is still there. And do you feel like you're back to being who you are?
Oh, yes, sir. I feel like I'm back 2021 spring season. I'm ready to break some more records, and I'm ready to win a conference championship.
I don't know too many guys that have an 80-yard run and an 80-plus yard touchdown catch in their careers. I guess it speaks to your ability to strike from anywhere as well as to score from anywhere on the field. But as a running back, do you get a little bit more? Do you feel it a little bit more when it's a run, or does it really matter?
Just having the ball in my hands, I feel it. It's just that energy of having the ball in your hand and just making a play, just wanting to make a play. That's just me.
You talked about the ankle injuries. What did those couple of years teach you?
I battled those injuries. I definitely went through a hard time here. Just being able to see the game from a different perspective. I feel like that's helped me not take the game for granted. I feel like I'm starting to respect the game as I should, because I feel like I have taken it for granted at times. So I feel like it's been a very great learning lesson for me.
Is that part of maybe like the spring you had where it was just, it was 6 games and just absolutely remarkable statistics, remarkable individual performances? I'm sure you've probably seen that from teammates in the past who think it's always going to be there and then it's not. I guess it's just kind of natural to start to take it for granted.
Yes, sir, definitely.
When that first injury, is that what kind of woke you up, or did it take the second one too to really kind of open your eyes?
I would probably say the second one. The first one, I just thought it was a little ankle injury, but the second one, when it happened again, my opposite ankle, I was like, okay, yeah, I need to reevaluate myself.
So the first one was probably more frustration because you had the great year before, you were off to a really good start, had the big run at North Texas, and then it hit. So I guess it is a little bit more frustration the first time, and then transitions more into not acceptance but understanding the second time.
Most definitely.
Let's look ahead to Ruston. You guys played at Lafayette. We mentioned UL Lafayette, FBS opponent. You'll play Louisiana Tech, another FBS opponent, in back-to-back weeks. What's the challenge of playing an FBS opponent?
I feel like it's not really a challenge playing an FBS opponent. I feel like it's a challenge with ourselves and just building the confidence and being consistent in what we do. We're not really worried about anybody else. It's all about us.
At least, tough game offensively until the fourth quarter when you had the big play, knowing that was kind of the last snap for this offense. Is that a springboard into this week?
Oh, yes, sir. We definitely taken that into this week, building off of that momentum that we did have going in towards the end of that fourth quarter. It's a new week. New opportunities, so we're just going to go into this week and build off of what we did.
You're a Texas guy. You've been in East Texas. You've been in South Texas. Now you've been in Louisiana for a while. I know you're not native to the state, but can you tell a difference when you do play a Louisiana opponent?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a different. Just like when we played Lafayette. You can definitely feel the environment. It's definitely different.
McNeese, Nichols, Southeastern, same way.
Definitely.
Scooter, thanks so much.
Thank you.